Hot Takes,
the podcast.
I'm really excited for this. We are joined today by a very special guest. Our guest today has a whopping 900,000 followers across TikTok and Instagram. And you may have seen her on billboards or Target displays and stores all across the country. She's a model for Milani Cosmetics, a collegiate soccer player, and most importantly, one of my good childhood friends. I'm very excited to welcome our very first guest on the show, Bella Ramirez.
Hi.
So, Bella, I think I've known you since we were like 5 or...
Yeah, we started playing soccer like in the same club together.
Yeah.
So we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah, for a good while. And we kind of wanted to just, so the people listening have a better idea of, who you are and what you do. How would you introduce yourself?
Oh, I don't know. My name is Bella Ramirez. Some people consider me an influencer. I'm on TikTok, like the beauty lifestyle on TikTok, and on Instagram, mostly just lifestyle, just showing everyone what I do and what I'm doing. That's basically it.
Yeah, I think it's funny. There's one time I was with my girlfriend, and she's scrolling through TikTok, and I'm kind of watching over her shoulder, and she stops and she's watching this makeup video. I think it was for I don't know the name of the brand, the little freckle things.
Okay.
And she's like, "Oh, that's so cute. I want to try that." And I was like, "Wait, let me see." And I was like, "Bro, that's literally my fucking friend." So, yeah, if you're watching, you may have seen her before. I know she's popped up on mine quite a few times, but
you're on beauty TikTok?
No. I don't know. I think it must be a regional thing. She's my friend. I don't know. But
it's not all beauty though. Sometimes it's I post a lot of soccer content as well, me training. Yeah. Lifestyle stuff, a day in the life of a college soccer athlete. So basic stuff like that. So it's not all makeup.
More lifestyle.
Yeah.
Hi, Bella. I'm Luis,
Hi.
and thank you for being on this podcast and welcome. I just have one question for you. So, with the social media platform you've built up, and your name has been around, and all these images and videos and stuff that people know who you are. Do your teammates see you any differently, or opposing fans or opposing the opposing team? Does anyone just call you out or make fun of you, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so funny. I actually have one of my teammates with me right now who's asking if anyone acts different with me. I don't think, honestly, personally, I don't think anyone does. Everyone kind of I have a few teammates that are oh, I love watching your stories, but it's never anything like that. I think the people that make a funny big deal out of it are my coaches. They'll be oh, we had an ID camp, that is, and they'll be some girls recognized you from there. I was oh, that's cool. Sometimes we line up for scrimmages. It was one time we lined up for a scrimmage, and it was they lined us up in order, and I was the very last one, and they were try to guess why we lined you up like this, and everyone was so confused. And then they were oh, it's because of who has the most followers. I was oh my gosh. It's stuff like that. So I don't really get picked on or anything. It's just a joke with my coaches.
The fans don't say anything,
or the other team, because I know for a fact if we played against someone with a ton of TikTok followers, we'd be we're
gonna get.
Are you talking about opposite teams?
I'd be yo, put this on your For You page, bitch, and you know what I mean.
I guarantee next year someone's gonna say you guys are the hot take.
Oh, probably.
100%.
I feel because you guys are men.
Okay.
Because with women, I feel it's very supporting. I had another girl from a different college. She recognized me and we said hi to each other, and it was very supportive. It's never been oh, you're on TikTok. It's never been like that. Ever, which I'm really grateful for, because I'm easily butthurt. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear. I mean,
yeah.
I know, seeing your stuff, I've always been kind of curious. So what made you want to start to get into the whole thing?
So I've always been into social media. I have an older sister. She's kind of always showed me. She even taught me how to take a selfie. So it kind of started off with that. But I really got into it my junior year of school. So it was COVID year, and everyone was starting to download TikTok. And I actually started out with thirst traps. I'm not gonna lie, and those kind of did okay. And then I kind of wanted to get into makeup because I knew nothing about it. So I started watching videos on that, and I just did videos like doing my makeup, showing off like soccer stuff, and they did pretty well. So that's the start of it.
And like what, from like all the experiences and stuff that, I've seen that you've gone to LA a couple times and, come over here to New York. Of all the things you've gotten to experience because of this platform you've built for yourself, what do you think has been like, the coolest experience or like most rewarding thing?
The coolest, it was actually just recently. I went to LA last year for a campaign from Milani Cosmetics, like you said, which is a modeling company. And it was actually one of the first makeup products that I had ever bought when I was younger. Like literally freshman in high school, just got my first lip gloss. And they reached out to me because they noticed me from TikTok, and it's a full circle moment. And so recently I just went to LA to literally see my face on billboards everywhere in LA. It was crazy. That was like a surreal moment. So I think that one is the craziest.
I know I should have told you these two guys they're from LA. And so
really?
they're very familiar. I don't know if you guys have any LA questions.
Not downtown LA. I haven't been there in like.
Where'd you go?
years.
Where'd you visit?
Well, Hollywood, where the pier is, like where I
Santa
don't
Monica?
really know. Yes, that's where like the big billboards are. So like around those walls. And then do you guys know Melrose?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where like all the billboards were really at. So that's where it was.
That's dope. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
so
really
much.
good. You have anything?
I've always, I don't know if I'm going to frame this question right. Obviously, you don't have to like disclose how much money you make, but I've always been curious, like how much I guess a micro influencer, you could say, like makes from the creator fund on TikTok. Like,
So keep going.
no, I mean, that's basically the
that's
question.
a good
okay.
question. I don't know.
Okay, so I have never been on the Creator Fund. I honestly have no idea how it works. I've heard that if you join the Creator Fund, TikTok doesn't put you on the For You page and the algorithm and all that. So I couldn't tell you how much. I have friends that are micro-influencers. They make a pretty good amount of money just by brand deals, though. So usually brands reach out to you. Yeah, you make the money from that. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like, obviously, with your brand being so focused on, like appearance and a lot of that type of stuff, especially with modeling, obviously, I think it comes with the territory. You probably get some pretty, creepy DMs and that type of stuff. Do you have any like horror stories or anything that like, what are some of the weirdest things?
I think you can guess. I've gotten sent pictures before. Yeah, of course. I've gotten sent some pictures. But all of that is usually my hidden requests, and I try to just ignore that. But yeah, I try to ignore those things. But the weirdest I would say are like some pictures that are very, very, very inappropriate. Oh, I've had a weird stalker experience that happened earlier this year. There was this guy who really thought that we were in a relationship. Do you remember? He literally thought we were in a relationship. He thought I was his girlfriend. He was messaging the boys soccer team here saying, "I'm coming to see my girlfriend." He was from Georgia, and so he like would message my team's Instagram account and say, "I'm coming to Bella's game. She's my girlfriend." And he would post like really, really weird pictures with me, and he had a keychain with my name on it. Like he swore that my videos. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. I literally had to sit with the police and like my coaches and figure out like, was this a threat or not? And yeah, it was a little scary just because I was like, oh my God, what is going on?
Did he ever like talk to you before he claimed you?
No, he thought, so the cops called him because we had gone through all my like the DMs with him, and he had put his phone number, like every day he sent me a voice audio. "Good morning, beautiful. I love you," like stuff like that. And so then he eventually put his phone number. So the cops called him at my school, and he was like, "But she's my girlfriend." And they were like, "No, she's not." He was like, "Her videos are for me. She's talking to me."
Oh,
I was like,
how do you get to the point as a male to where like that is you?
What a weirdo.
Like, how do you become that?
Bro, I know you two haven't seen it. Have you, Bella, seen the new season of You? The
yes,
show?
I have.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you remember like in the last episode or one of the last episodes, there was that one, she was like a bartender or something, but she was basically like the stalker of the like English girl? No?
Oh, this is like the second half of it.
No, I think it's in the first where, I don't know. It might have been in the second half. Anyway, there's something that is literally exactly like that. And there's like a whole medical.
Oh my gosh. I remember where she actually thought that they were like best friends.
Yes. It's
Yes,
like
it was
weirdly.
like that.
Yeah. Fuck that.
It was really weird. He sent me lots of inappropriate pictures. I literally had to like open them and show the police. And I was like, this is so weird.
That's
It was
so
a little
weird.
creepy. Yeah.
It's just I want to like see in that guy's mind and just be like,
Bro.
what went wrong?
The really sad
there's too
part
many
is
people like that.
he's probably like extremely mentally ill, and it's just unfortunate that that's like the outlet, you know?
Has any celebrity hit you up?
You don't,
Hey!
you don't have to answer that question.
You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer.
All right,
You don't have to
what-
say names, but
What 3-letter league do they play in? That's all we're going to ask.
Oh, it's an athlete? How did you just know it was an athlete?
Because I know for a fact there's some athletes in there. I don't know for a fact.
There are some athletes. I don't want to say who, but I'm sure like there's been NBA.
Damn, multiple. Oh my God.
That's crazy. That
Yeah.
that is very crazy.
How many DMs do you get a day on average?
That's a good question.
You know, I couldn't tell you. I really don't check my DMs like that. I don't know. That's
If
a
you-
good
if you had to
question. I
guess.
really don't keep track of that.
If you had to guess,
If I had to guess,
is it multiple a day?
it is. It is
Oh my
multiple days. So I couldn't tell you like the exact number, but it is like every time like I'll go in there and refresh. It's like a whole new set of DMs.
Wow. Okay, so a lot.
A lot of DMs.
I was going to
Yeah,
ask
you.
you, obviously, like with the whole social media, you've kind of built a brand, you know, out of yourself, which is pretty fucking awesome. But I was going to ask what, like, in terms of your goals, like what is next? Like, what are you trying to achieve long term?
So that's a good question. I'm just trying to get to college, finish soccer. I did sign with a modeling agency last year, so I'm trying to continue working with them. That scared me. Yeah, I'm trying to like just work things out with them, see if that will take me anywhere. But yeah, I'm just trying to get to college. Yeah, I'm in business and marketing right now, so.
do you have like any like future in soccer, or like you looking into that, or just
So
college?
no, you know, I went to a really big like sports public school, and it was like most of the kids that are there go professional. And I thought for a long time like that's what I maybe wanted to do, but I think when I got to college, I lost a little bit of my love for soccer and just like the passion that I used to have. So yeah, no, I don't see a future with soccer. I do want to finish soccer in college, like my 4 years. I just want to play as much as I can and continue, but I don't see a professional or semi-pro kind of thing.
From obviously all the things that you've, you know, picked up through your whole journey, and obviously you've seen shit that a lot of people haven't seen and got to experience that. What is something that, you know, that you think that you picked up along the way of like this journey? Like what is one thing that you know, learned that you might be able to share with, you know, maybe us who, you know, we're trying to grow, you know, our social medias, like from, I guess, an influencer to people who are trying to make a brand as well. What is some advice you might have for us? It doesn't have to be so specific.
Yeah. I can think of one right away. I've learned to just stop caring what people think. I think for a really, really long time, I cared so much about, you know, we're from a small town, Sebastian. Like everyone knows everyone. If you don't know them, you know of them. So for a long time, I was scared, like, especially the high school that I went to, also very small. Everyone knew each other. So I just felt like I was going to get judged. And for a long time, I didn't take content and social media serious because I was like, people are going to judge me. People are going to judge me. I can't post this. I can't post that because people are going to judge me. But I think about a year and a half ago, I just stopped caring. I was just like, you know what? Honestly, I could get bigger and better, and no one's going to care. Everyone's going to be eventually like, oh, she's doing great things. You know, no one's going to have the right to judge anymore, basically. So I think that's the biggest thing is just to stop caring. Like, you can't always think, what is this person thinking? You know, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I think that resonates well with all of us. Just
Yeah.
And sorry if you're listening and this isn't, the average quote unquote, male college boy podcast where we talk about some dumb shit. But I think that all kind of does resonate well with us because from, I think, the get-go, with this whole podcast, it was that we were basically just recording conversations that we would have, just sitting on the couch, in the common room or something in our living room. So I think, even when we're posting clips and stuff on TikTok and Instagram, there's been moments where, people comment shit, but we always take it like...
I'm a thumb.
Yeah. What happened with that?
Someone commented, I am a thumb. Like, I have the personality of a thumb in TikTok, and I liked the comment, and I just kept scrolling. It was funny.
So
See, that's good. Some people take that, and it's, like, discouraging to them, and they don't want to post anymore. But as long as you have that mentality, like, okay, you just keep posting. I've seen a lot of podcasts where they start off, like, this very small, and then it gets really big. So just keep posting, be consistent.
Yeah, like I think too, we wouldn't want to build something if it wasn't like our true selves. And so if we were to like, there's always the comments that are like, this not everyone should have access to a mic, or not everyone should start their own podcast. Like this, like stupid comments like that. But I think in a way, even though like whatever, our content, we're making, they might not like agree with it or whatever, like, or it might not sit well with them, or they don't want to like listen to it, then,
Right.
We want to be able to build a brand and build an audience of people that love us for, ourselves. And so we don't have to, kind of put on an
Like
act.
your own community. Yeah, exactly.
We forgot one thing.
Did we?
We need a quote of the day.
We do need a quote of the day. So
Bella, we need a quote of the day.
We just started this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So anything, quote of the day.
We
Go.
just need a quote of
First
the day.
thing,
Oh, a
first thing that
quote?
Quote of the day. First thing that pops in your head. Could be literally anything, any words.
Everything happens for a reason.
Boom.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Bang. Quote of the day.
Good quote of the day.
Everyone going about your day, everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens
Remember it.
for a reason. Every single decision you've made in your entire life has led you to this exact moment.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
Insane.
I think about
Insane.
that every day. I'm like, that is so weird.
Everything that I've ever made a decision about has led me into a room with a guy from Florida and California starting a podcast, interviewing a girl from Florida.
Crazy.
Isn't that wild to think about?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's us. Bella, thank you for joining us. I hope,
No problem.
yeah, just a big round of applause.
First
Thank you
guest
guys
ever.
so much.
Yeah, I mean,
really? I was shocked when you said that. Really?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's awesome. Yay.
yep. So
I wish you guys the best. I feel like you guys are going to go really far. You guys are all really cool.
Oh, thank
I
you.
appreciate you guys having me. You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, I hope anyone listening who, is a fan of yours or whatever got to see, more than a couple minutes on like Instagram or TikTok, and, you do your lives, but yeah, something a little more, narrative for them to, know who you are as a person, as well as kind of see a little bit of a different side of us, for a little bit. But go ahead and plug yourself. Go for it.
Yeah. Plug your accounts. To our
What?
Yeah,
plug yourself to our 100 viewers.
Oh, okay. So my username on Instagram is BellaRMRZ.
Seb's gonna do like a cool fire effect. on the
No,
video.
no, I'm not. No,
Okay.
I'm not. Stop.
And then it's
stop.
gonna be like
stop.
Bella
Stop.
RMRZ.
Stop. Wait, do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay, my Instagram username is BellaRMRZ,
Okay.
and then my TikTok as well is BellaRMRZ.
There we go.
Fire
There we
effect.
go. Fire effect. Bella, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Yay.
Bye, everyone.